Hello, my name is David Ades. I'm a certified professional life coach specializing in the recovery from narcissistic abuse. Today's video is about why no contact. Why is not dealing with the narcissist the way that you deal with the narcissist? Is it possible, I'm asking in this video, is it really possible that the narcissist is simply irredeemable? Somehow truly empty at the core, such that the only wise thing for you to do in regards to the narcissist is cut them out of your life as quickly and as thoroughly as you can, because there's no hope of ever meaningfully relating in any capacity ever. Could things really be that way? Could life really be that way? It would be a human tragedy if it were the case. The narcissist would be a human tragedy if he or she really were what you sense him or her to be when your senses are clear. When you are emotionally sober, when your senses are clear, and you sense that there's just something off about this human being, that's when you're correct. Ding, 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 ding. The narcissist is missing something from his or her experience of being human. Consider for a moment that your experience of being human, your experience of being alive, your experience of being yourself is like a composite effort of lots of different things. It's like a mosaic, it's like a collage, different layers, different colors, different images, metaphors for different memories, different feelings, different parts of yourself, the mind, the body, the heart, the gut. A narcissist, or someone with a pathologically narcissistic personality, these are my glasses that I don't have on. A narcissist is like a similar collage, but when your eyes fall upon it, you have trouble putting your finger on it, but there's something off about the collage. It's like, there's something that doesn't seem as collage-y about this collage. I don't know, maybe the artist purposely left it unfinished, or it's hard to put your finger on. This is a metaphor for the way that the narcissist evokes unease, inspires unease in people who get close to him or her. But it's hard to put your finger on exactly what is off about them. And this is the first main reason that no contact is, let's say, the final goal. Even though you don't have to rush there, and sometimes life isn't so simple. One's external circumstances aren't sometimes so simple that we can just cut people off. Sometimes the internal world isn't so simple, so clear-cut and decided. Yeah, I'm ready to just cut somebody off. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. I want to share a quotation from the psychologist Carl Jung before I go any further, which is that when it comes to the most meaningful conflicts of your life, you don't fix them, you outgrow them. So, for some of you, no contact is like the fix, but maybe it's not that simple externally, maybe it's not that easy internally, maybe there is some growth for you to do, regardless of contact or no contact, that would really help you put this stuff to rest and redeem yourself from the narcissistic abuse in a way that just going no contact won't necessarily do. So, back to the first point about why no contact is, let's say, the final goal, or an important kind of direction to keep in mind, is because there's something off about the narcissist that is difficult to put your finger on, and kind of only in your most clear sense moments, and only in your most emotionally sober moments, when you're not, being thrown by life's ups and downs and complications and thoughts and emotions, the uneasiness and what is off about the narcissist is almost only really pinpointable in those moments, which means that as long as there's contact between you and the narcissist, and time goes by and emotions come up and life happens, you're going to find yourself overlooking the uneasiness as a matter of fact. So the way that life goes, we can't just remember all the time to be on guard when we're with the narcissist and to never let them get away with this and to never... Life just doesn't work that way. And neither do relationships. This isn't much of a relationship. Managing your view of them and managing yourself with them, and it's such a poor precedent for other relationships, as if that's how human relations work, that we manage ourselves and remember that who they really are behind the surface. The narcissist, I'm really saying, is somewhat unbelievable. You will find yourself giving them the benefit of the doubt because it can't be possible that a human being is really like this. It can't be possible. Narcissism is worldview shattering. It can't be real that they're the way that they seem sometimes. For example, and that's why you give them the benefit of the doubt. It's impossible that they are who they are. They can't be, for example, that dumb. There's just no way, right? There must be a rational explanation. They weren't listening, or they had an off day, or they're getting old, or they just didn't know, or... You see the picture I'm painting here? It's not a collage anymore, it's a picture that I'm painting. Not a nice one either. A lot of gray. Gray mush. A narcissist is this weird gray mush. Kind of pretends to take on a color. It's a sad, scary reality. You'll find yourself saying no, there's no way that that this person can be so humiliating to the people around them that they, claim they care about, or to themselves. There's no way that a human being can really behave this way and not know that. So it must be that, I don't know, they were drunk, or it must be that they didn't mean it, or it must be that I'm getting something wrong, it must be that I provoked it, it must be that they come from a different background where they think that that's appropriate. It's actually hard to believe that the narcissist is what they are. So as long as contact remains, that game gets played on you. And although no contact might be some end goal, or it might not be possible at the moment, the ideal scenario is you get to decide whether you go no contact or keep contact, how much distance there is or how much distance there isn't. But the goal is to get to that point where you're deciding and the wool isn't compulsively pulled over your eyes. You've got to take the wool off of your third eye. The second reason for no contact goes along with the first. Maybe all of these are the problem is that as long as there is no contact, these games keep getting played with you just because of how unbelievable and uncanny the situation is. It's almost like it defies human senses, although they do give off that uneasiness, which, let's say, should be enough to tell you maybe to get away from them, but sometimes life isn't that simple, sometimes we don't listen to ourselves, so on and so forth. The second reason for no contact is because of this difficulty with pinpointing exactly what is off about the narcissist, that poses an eternal question mark. The narcissist is an infinite series of question marks that, as long as there is contact, you're going to keep having that game played on you that maybe if I stayed longer or maybe if I did something different, I'd be able to find out and see who it really is, and maybe I'm the one who... It's this question mark that begs an answerer. Do you follow me? It's a question mark that begs investigation. And as long as there's contact between you and the narcissist, unless you're totally, completely self-aware about this stuff and consciously deciding to stay with them, these games get played on you. The uneasiness that you can't pinpoint, the eternal question marks, and the final one being the final reason that no contact is kind of the appropriate way to respond to a narcissist is because a narcissist, this is drum roll, a narcissist is no contact. The reason it's appropriate, it makes sense and it's effective to go no contact with a narcissist is because a narcissist is no contact. You're just responding in kind, which is more or less what you do with other human beings. You respond in kind. The energy they give off, it brings out that energy in you, to a meaningful extent. And so it's only appropriate to go no contact with someone who is the manifestation of no contact. There is no contact with a narcissist. There's an illusion of contact. There's hope of contact. There's a lot of grieving of the contact that you thought was there and you hoped for and you felt, but there is no contact. That's the third and final reason for why no contact is, let's say, maybe the final goal, or like I said earlier, an important direction to keep in mind. If you want my help personally, click the first link in the description to schedule a call with me. Click the second link to take a free narcissistic abuse recovery quiz. Like this video if you do like it. Comment your thoughts and any questions you might have in the comment section below. Subscribe to this channel if you'd like to see more, and I will talk to you soon.